Hey everyone, I'm here with a quick video on Cardi B. You know, Cardi B, once she gets that phone and turns it on, it goes live, she goes bazonkers, okay? So the latest person that she went off on was Joe Budden. I will say this, I'm gonna be very, very honest with you. I hear her, I hear her pain. I hear her pain in this one. I do think Joe talked too much. I do also believe that a lot of times now it seems like people that do podcasts, their main purpose is just a simple to go viral. It's different than a click and a view because this is the business you're in. You're in the business for somebody to watch the commentary that you're putting out and to have a discussion and comment, on that commentary with you. But to just do something because you on purpose just want this thing to go viral, I do think he went a little ham on Cardi B. But Cardi B dragged them across the coals back and forth, and she made some very good points. But again, just because she made some very good points doesn't mean that I feel that she should be in these streets always commenting on everything that someone says or does to her. But let's go ahead and listen to Cardi B have her words to Joe Biden.
High as fuck.
Hold on.
Bro, I gave you a lap dance 2 times and fucking started. You was high as fuck. High as fuck on coke. Smell that coke through your breath. That's one thing. Second of all, and actually that's not even nothing to brag about. Second of all, you're like, I will never talk about this and that. I don't give a fuck when people talk about me. It's just the fact that you always talk shit about me, Joe Budden. You always talk shit about me. Out of nowhere. You would think I did something to this out of nowhere. For the past 2 years, this have only talked bad things about me. Bad things about me. Constantly. Why? Because you got an interview? And the fact about it is that you don't even have to do that. Because I know for a fact, bitches is not telling you to do that. You just do that to pander. Like if I did something to you, all the time, I got to connect in Atlantic. I got to connect in... No, the fuck you don't. I really sat here in December saying that I fucking got into it with my husband because this ain't my little boyfriend. This ain't my no fucking baby daddy. This nigga got been married for 7 years. Oh, yeah, she did that for a publicity stunt because this and that drop. What? Now it's this girl. Now it's this girl. Now I promise you, I can show you. I will never call her this girl. Now I'm this girl. Now I'm Cardi B, the bitch you always talking shit about. I've been giving you 2 years, sparing you for 2 years. Even when I call you out, I don't even disrespect you. You always try me. Always try me. I ain't fucking Drake. I ain't gonna fucking write no nice paragraph. I'm gonna come at you. I'm gonna shine that head of yours. I'm gonna shine it all the time. I ain't do shit to this. You quit on your passion. You quit on your passion. I'm not gonna quit, bro. That's the issue. That's the issue with you. You critique everybody. You critique every single body. And stop being a hater, bro. Stop being a fucking hater. If somebody got $400 million fucking dollars for a deal, and you talk about, yeah, well, they got to tour this, and that. I'll fucking tour till I'm 65 if somebody give me $400 million. $400 million that you don't have. Stop hating on everybody. Yeah. Everything that somebody do good, you always hate on it. That's bad. That's terrible. You always hating on something, bro. You always hating on something. You always hating on something. It sets you apart from being a critic from a hater. That's why sometimes I sometimes value academics' point of views because he would say mostly the truth than being a straight up hater. You'd be a hater. How you hating on $400 million? $400 million. I'll tour till I'm 90. What are you talking about?
Well, I ain't mad at her because I'm probably gonna be working till I'm 90 at my craft, Cardi B. And as long as I'm getting paid the right amount of money for my craft, I'm gonna do what I gotta do. But I won't be complaining on these streets talking about I'm broke, I'm starving, or I'm hungry. So Cardi B had a time for Joe Budden today. It had time for Joe Budden today, and she cleaned the podcast's clock, metaphorically speaking, for discussing her stalled album one too many times. On the latest podcast of JBP, Cardi's six-year album delay came up, and Joe used his psychic powers to predict she'll be a singles artist forever. He also joked no one wants her to release an album more than Offset, if only to get her out of the house. That was messy. To his credit, Offset was the first to push for Cardi to release an album this year. It's been too long, okay? Cardi didn't find JB critiques constructive and hosted a Fury X space attended by Joe, DJ Academics, and several other notables in the culture and let him have it, okay? Listen, the Bodak Yellow rapper accused JB of sniffing more coke than Tony Montana, but later revealed she's been bottling her frustration for months. Joe labeled Cardi's pre-Christmas blow up on Offset last year a publicity stunt, pure disrespect as far as Cardi's concerned. No more Mr. Nice Guy. Cardi labeled JB a quitter for leaving rapping behind and also ripped him for always going hard at Drake, mainly all the sellout teasers for signing his supposed $400 million deal. Cardi says Joe's credibility is now shot. She take academic words over his likely debatable topic for Big Sean. Listen, I'm not gonna play Joe Budden's podcast because I'll get dinged for that. But you could go listen if you're really interested in hearing the exact details of why Cardi B and Joe Budden are going back and forth. I'm gonna stop sharing the screen for a minute. It's messy. Do I think that Joe just runs his mouth? Do I think when it comes to Cardi B and her business of making music, it is her business and perhaps her husband business and nobody else's? And regardless of what she does or doesn't do, the girl is still raking in the cash. Okay, when I say raking in the cash, raking in the cash. And I will say this too about Cardi B. When she drops music, when she does something, it blows up the scene. In addition to that, I think this chick has a what do I want to call it? She has like a career or she can do something in that fashion industry, because when she attends these red carpets, when she attends like Fashion Week, New York, Paris, or whatever, the girl is slaying the streets. She knows how to pose for a picture, take a picture, and she definitely know how to wear her clothes. So listen, guys, chat with me in the comments, and when I get an opportunity, I will chat back. If you're not a subscriber, subscribe. Hit the notification bell so that every time I upload a video, you will be notified. If you are a subscriber, welcome back. Let me know your thoughts on this Cardi B Joe Budden situation and beef. Do you care? Okay. Do you feel for Cardi? Because it seems like everybody keeps picking on her, but it also seems like in some way, shape, or form, she got to put her armor on, because she is extremely sensitive to what people say about her. And the people are always going to talk, but it's a matter of, do you listen and do you respond? When they paid you, you don't have to answer. You can let the call go to voicemail. Don't respond to them. Let the haters hate and keep making your money and do what you got to do. Anyway, guys, chat with me. I'll chat back. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. And she did go off of him. More coke than Tony Montana. Does anybody remember the movie Scarface? Scarface, I think out of all the gangster movies, and Scarface is a very old movie, but I will say out of all the gangster movies ever made, Scarface has definitely got to be number one, but if not number one, definitely in the top 10. So not to throw things off and go off subject here, but what do you think is the number one gangster movie ever made? And do you remember Al Pacino, or have you ever watched Scarface? And if you're too young, you're young and you don't know about Scarface, I'm sure you could probably find it on YouTube, but get the Googling, because as I said, Scarface has got to be one of the number one gangster movies ever made. Listen, guys, thanks for watching. Chat with me. I will chat back, and I'll see you on the next video.